One of the biggest questions we get always from buyers is, can international clients get property finance in Costa Rica? Today we are with Zach from Second Street, a preferred partner at the Agency Costa Rica, and he will answer that and more. So Zach, can international clients get mortgages in Costa Rica?
I'm so glad that you asked that, Clary. Absolutely, international clients can now get mortgages in Costa Rica. If you were asking this question 2 or 3 years ago, or even a year ago, I would have told you that the answer is no. But now that Second Street has entered Costa Rica, the answer is absolutely yes. That's something that you can do.
That's great news. What makes financing in Costa Rica so different from other places?
I think what's really fantastic about financing in Costa Rica now is that it is not so different from getting financing back home in the States. The product that Second Street has been able to bring to market in Costa Rica, really for the first time in the country's history, is the sort of classic 30-year fixed rate mortgage with no prepayment penalties that 90+% of Americans are used to getting when they get a loan back in the States.
How is Second Street able to do this in Costa Rica?
Yeah, it's a great question because there are a lot of companies that have tried to do this in the past, but we're really the first ones to actually be able to offer this kind of loan in Costa Rica. And a lot of why we're able to do it comes down to the fact that, we are really the first institutionally backed international mortgage lender in Costa Rica. And what that means is that Second Street isn't just an independent company. We're actually backed by a large publicly listed mortgage lender in the United States. And so we work directly with them. They provide financial resources to our company, which allows us to offer a product that is, as attractive as what you would typically find in the States with a 30-year term and fixed rate. But we're able to offer this in Costa Rica because we have the right backing for it.
Second Street offers concierge service also. What does that mean?
Yeah, it really means that, we hold your hand from start to finish. The truth is that buying a property in a foreign country is a really scary thing to do, and getting a mortgage in a foreign country can sometimes be an even scarier thing to do. And so we understand, the position that our clients are in. We know that, people really need their hand held from the beginning of the process to the end. They need to understand and really feel comfortable with the product, with the terms. I think what's really nice about what we offer is that it is truly so similar and so much the same as what you would typically find in the US. When you kind of dig into it, there really aren't major differences between a loan that you might get with us and, a normal loan you might get in the States. But we really make sure that, our team walks a client from the beginning of the process, from, getting everything that they need to get pre-approved so that they can go shop for a home, to really handling and leading the process to close on the property once they've put something under contract. We really make sure that the client always knows what's going on, is really comfortable with the entire process, and feels really supported by our team.
And that they are used to it also. That's a great thing.
Exactly.